When it comes to cleaning your LED grow light, be careful whose advice you listen to. You could actually diminish your light's output and even shorten the lifespan of your diodes.
No! No, 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 no!
Can't we do better than this? The answer is yes. So I dutifully checked in with multiple LED grow light manufacturers in order to put together some reliable and accurate information on how to best get this dirty job done. Are you ready?
No!
I think you are, amigos. Let's do this. Grow lights plus dust and dirt equals bad. In a nutshell, dust, dander, foliar spray residues, potting mix particles, and general plant gack, all of it can collectively conspire to accumulate on your lighting fixtures over a single growing cycle. Left unchecked, these pesky particles will block, diffuse, and reflect the light emitted from your LEDs, especially if they're allowed to settle on your diodes or optical coverings. Even at the back of your fixture, if the heat sinks get dusty and dirty, the operating temperature of your LEDs can increase, reducing their lifespan. Of course, the answer is to clean your LED grow lights once every crop cycle at a minimum. Better yet, do it on the first of every month. But wait, as I implied earlier, there's a right way and a wrong way to clean your grow lights. So let's go through it step by step. First things first, power down. It sounds obvious, but don't be tempted to spruce up your grow lights while they're operating. That's way too keen. Always disconnect them from the power supply first, and ideally take the grow light down from its hanging position and clean it outside of your grow room or grow tent. It's more of a pain, but yes, this way, less dislodged dust and debris fall onto your grow room floor or your plants. Next point, cleaning materials. The stuff you'll need for getting this job done. An air duster is a must. You can buy these as disposable aerosol cans of compressed gas, but it must be dry and inert gas. These are ideal for hard-to-reach areas such as in between heat sink fins. Give your fixture a once-over with one of these first. Top, left, right, and bottom. Ooh. Next up, microfiber rags. Same stuff that you might use to clean the lenses of your reading glasses, otherwise known as polyester polyamide blend cloths. These puppies are soft, non-abrasive, and highly absorbent, perfect for removing dust and fingerprints without scratching. The ideal ratio is 70 to 80% polyester for static attraction of dust and small particles, and 20 to 30% polyamide, aka nylon, for absorbency and softness. The static properties of polyester mean that these microfiber rags are effective at removing dust without the need to add water or cleaning chemicals. But wait, what's that? Your grow lights are really, really dirty. Ooh, that's disgusting. Maybe I'm reaching here, but perhaps they've come into contact with some incredibly sticky plant oils, or I don't know, maybe you sneezed heavily over them one time. In that case, you may be tempted to reach for a window cleaning product or some industrial isopropyl alcohol. You may have seen other YouTubers confidently recommending such practices. Well, listen up, amigos. Be very, very careful. First, let's recognize the different styles of LED grow light, as you arguably have to be more careful with some styles than others. Some LED grow lights feature bare LED bars like this. By bare, I mean there's no external casing or optical coverings like there is on fixtures made by Telos, Sanlight, or Dimlux. On multi-array LED fixtures like this one, the diodes are only secured beneath a thin, transparent conformal coating made of silicone or acrylic. These conformal coatings differ considerably in terms of thickness, application method, and material. They're used to protect the diodes and circuit board from moisture, corrosive vapors, dust, and mechanical damage. Cheaper LED fixtures just blob a load of bog-standard silicone over each diode by hand with a syringe. More expensive LED fixtures are made using robotized applicators, applying a thin optical layer of conformal coating over the diodes, which means less is lost and the output is more consistent. Also, some manufacturers like Illuminar use a cool technique called potting, which effectively sinks the diodes ever so slightly into the bar so that they sit nice and flush, making them far easier to clean. When diodes stick out a little, they can catch on your cleaning rag. If your grow lights have an outer casing, like these side lights here, you can use up to an 80% isopropyl alcohol, 20% water mix to really buff these up. 100% isopropyl alcohol will slowly eat away at the conformal coating that protects your diodes. Silicone, in particular, is susceptible to deterioration from prolonged alcohol exposure, which could compromise the diode encapsulation and ingress protection over several cleanings. Pure isopropyl alcohol can also cause significant statical electrical charge accumulation during wiping. This could potentially damage the electronics if discharged. If your fixture has detachable bars, it's probably safest to detach them before cleaning, as I mentioned earlier. Another big no-no, don't use tap water. Whether using it to dilute alcohol or otherwise, tap water invariably contains calcium and magnesium carbonates, which will leave a residue behind, interfering with light output. Always use distilled or reverse osmosis water for cleaning. Also, don't be tempted to use tissues or anything else that isn't lint-free, or it may leave behind nuisance particles. Absolutely avoid anything abrasive. Look for high-quality, ultrafine microfibers. You can buy disposable ones or washable. Really, amigos, for all the best intentions in the world, it's a whole lot easier if you choose disposable microfiber cloths. Okay, what else? Well, the smartest option is to prevent dust getting on your diodes in the first place. This means keeping your whole grow room clean. Key culprits are oscillating fans. They can really build up a lot of dust and blow them all over your room. Take them apart and clean them regularly. In ventilated grow rooms, always, did I say that enough? Always use an intake filter for incoming air. HEPA filters are good but can cause quite a lot of drag, lowering air exchange. I've been testing these intake filters from Hyperfresh for 12 months and they're really working great. You'll need to replace them every 6 to 9 months for optimal air exchange. Foliar sprays should be used with care around LED grow lights. If your foliar application contains sulfur, take steps to avoid sulfur particles settling on your lights, as they can degrade the conformal coating. Same goes for foliar sprays which contain trace elements or wetting agents or certain types of growth regulators. All can leave residues that are hard to clean off and may decrease the light transmission. Often, the foliar spray is positioned upwards to increase the contact with the underside of the leaves, so consider raising your grow lights up out of the way first, and you may want to give your fixtures a quick clean after you're done. Don't use ammonia-based cleaners, bleach, or acid-based cleaners. Avoid abrasive cloths or sponges, and don't use excessive water and leave the pressure washer well alone. I don't care what the IP rating is, just don't do it, okay? If your fixture has optics, use a microfiber cloth with distilled water or a specific optic cleaner to prevent streaks or damage. While cleaning, keep an eye out for any signs of damage or wear, such as cracks, discoloration, or loose components. Allow the fixture to air dry completely before turning it back on. Well, you know what? That's it. Whew, I can take a little breather. I've linked a handy document here created by grow light manufacturer Fluence, which also contains some sound advice. Thanks for listening. Questions and comments below. You know the drill. We've been doing this for a few years now. This is Everest, clean, scrubbed, and ready for a thorough inspection. Bye for now.